welcome back. So earlier I posted the top lip balms of 2016, not necessarily by favorites, but by what I rated them throughout the year of 2016 as I reviewed them. Now I'm doing the worst. So luckily there's not as many bad ones as I thought, so it's a little bit wider reaching than the best was, because the best I was able to populate with just 9s and 10s. This list I'm doing with 2 through 4. So I'm going to start with 4s, because each of them there's actually only a few of. So I mean, I consider myself very lucky that there weren't altogether that many out of the 130 something that I reviewed last year. If this is it for the worst, no, that's not that terrible. So anyway, let's start with the 4s. So even though I like the way this one smells, the Hershey Kisses Cherry Cordial, I couldn't in good conscience rate this very well because it's practically unusably bad. It smells good, but that is the only good thing about it. If you want to hear more about it, go to my review on that one. We're moving on. Also, getting a 4 was the REVO Acai Berry. I could not get behind this one. I checked it just before filming this to see if I still felt as negatively about it, and oh god, I gagged again. So yeah, I am not liking this one. I wish I did. It's very pretty, but that's all I can say for it. This one wasn't so much because it was nasty, but because there was no color payoff. It was very deceptive. This was the Baby Lips Dr. Rescue in Coral Crave, and if you re-watch the review on that, this left freaking no color payoff. And it makes it look as though it would. At least a light one, nothing. I mean, you may as well just use the clear one. And the other one that garnered a 4 was the Chapstick Slurpee 50th Anniversary Edition Blue Raspberry. So, those were the 4s. I noticed I have 4 4s, 3 3s, but the 2s don't continue that. That would have been funny if it did, but no. So with the 3s, I have got one of the Baby Lips glosses, and not a coral one. I'm noticing a trend here with Baby Lips. This is the, where's the name? Coral Craze. Yeah, Coral Crave, Coral Craze. Practically the same name, and they show up about equally as well. And it's really disappointing. These would have been nice colors if they'd actually gone on and shown anything, but nope. Total waste of money. Then we have the REVO Love Struck Passion Fruit that just, too berryish, too grapey for me. Couldn't handle it. Did not use it again beyond that review. And the other 3 went to the Soft Lips tint in Honey. And this one was the one I said smelled like Aussie hairspray. I stand by that statement. It still does to me. It's still disgusting. Which brings us to the 2s. Actually, nothing got a rating of a 1 last year. I think the only thing that got a 1 ever was that one REVO a year or 2 ago, the Blueberry Popsicle, the one that literally made me throw up. After that, I've never given anything else 1 because I'm like, unless it makes me do that, you know? Just saying. So anyway, scooting these over here closer. Not surprisingly, more of the Hershey's Kisses collection that were totally nasty. This one didn't really so much smell nasty as it's not even mint. They screwed up. It's coconut. Mint is like the easiest thing on the planet to do, and yet they fucked it up. So, fail. Then they had also the candy cane one. This is the one that smells like mint and pencil lead for who knows what reason. Horrible. Then there was the other Chapstick Slurpee, the grape one, which, not surprising that I would hate a grape anything. Almost at the end here. Yeah, hard to believe it, and EOS actually made it onto the worst of list. The newest one, sorry, but the Cucumber Melon, it still just makes me want to throw up. I mean, it's not quite as bad as Blueberry Popsicle, the one that actually made me do it, but this one had my stomach majorly upset every single time I've opened it and smelled it. It's just awful. And yet there's worse. The Balm Chicky Balm Balm. Yeah, you guys forgot about it too, didn't you? So did I. I had blocked that out until I went through the reviews and was like, oh yeah, that was a thing. Ew. The Sweet Baby Ginger. I think this, hands down, was the absolute worst smelling thing I reviewed all year. Yes, even worse than that. It's just horrible. It does not smell like ginger. It just smells bad on every possible level. I can't imagine anybody legitimately liking this. I love the smell of actual ginger, but this is nothing even close to ginger. It's terrible, and it's a waste of $7. So that was the worst of 2016. Hopefully this year, as we're entering a brand new year as of today, we will be much luckier in not having so many misses and have many more that end up on the high end of things. So anyway, that was that. So as usual, if you like this video, click the like button. If not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe, leave comments down below. And if you'd like to see the full list of all the ratings for everything that I reviewed last year specifically, I'm going to be putting them on the Facebook fan page. So be looking for that. By the time this video goes live, that should be up over there. So shouldn't have a problem finding it. So anyway, till next time, bye!